We're off to Hollywood Studios tonight, but first we're having a quick game on the Fantasia golf, mini golf at Disney. If you have a British ticket, not everybody knows this, but if you get the 2-week British ticket, the 2-week ultimate ticket, then you are allowed to play one game of mini golf per day while of your whole stay. So there's this one, which is the Fantasia Crazy Golf one. It's called the Gardens, I think. There's that one over there, which is the fairway, which is a bit more like golf. So it's not quite as exciting. We've played that one before. And then there's the Mickey's Winter Summerland Golf. We come when it's rainy. That sounds a bit odd, but as you can see, there's nobody here, and that means that we can have free reign and it's not crowded, there's no queues, it's great. Okay, we're at Hollywood Studios, hurrah! This is the medical parking for Hollywood Studios. Now at the minute, Hollywood Studios have got some building work going on because they're making Star Wars Land and they're making the monorail thing, Sky Train, not quite sure what it is, like a chairlift type thing with pods. Sky Monorail. It sounds really fun anyway, so we get between parks. So the medical parking isn't actually as close to the park entrance as it could be. However, it isn't particularly dangerous because you just walk down this path and then that will take you onto this path, and the rest of the way is pedestrianised. So it's a little bit more of a walk than the other parks at the minute, but you're not walking across roads, so it's not too bad. The bag search area. There's not much queue tonight because we're here quite late.
They're mine.
They're so bad.
Hi.
They're bad.
I don't. My doctor says.
Sorry.
At least drink the sugar-free one.
Yeah.
Thank you. So that was quick. Normally if there's a queue, then everybody else would meet me on the other side because they all go through the guests with no bag queue. Right now we can't see them anywhere, but I'm sure I'll find them before we get to the gate because I've got my tickets. I'm expecting the queue to get in isn't going to be too busy, and I expect the park's not as well. We've done this on purpose. It's raining tonight, so it's been raining all afternoon, so people will have left the park, and it's 8 o'clock. So we've booked 2 fast passes right straight next to each other for the Alien Spinners in Toy Story Land, a new ride, and also for the Rock and Roller Coaster, and we're going to disability pass the Toy Story ride and then leave the park again. We are at Toy Story Land and it looks amazing at night time. Wow, how exciting. It's all lit up and really, really pretty. Oh wow, it's magical. Do you know what? I would recommend coming in the evening, mostly for the crowds and also just because it's prettier, and it's also not as hot. Sorry. So everyone else is going to go over to the spinning alien ride, and while they are doing that, because I don't want to go on it, I am taking the disability ticket to try and get a pass for Toy Story Mania. However, the wait time, standby time is 10 minutes, so they might not give me a return time, but we're going to try. Here is the alien spinner ride. This is brand new in the park and it's pretty exciting, alongside the Slinky Dog roller coaster, which hopefully I'll show you in another video. But I'd just like to say that, I mean, we're here at 8 o'clock and it is so quiet compared to during the day when we came the other day. There's literally no queue times, there's 10 minutes on every ride, and you know, that's great because it means you can get the disability access pass, and because the queues are less than 15 minutes, or you can literally just walk on everything through the fast pass entrance. I've sent everybody onto the Toy Story Mania ride using the disability pass. We have 5 tickets. You only need the 1 ticket that's linked to the person with the disability to get a disability access pass. So the 4 of them, I've pinged them in with that ticket and then sent them with the other 4 tickets because you have to scan them again when you get to the end of the queue. and then I'm going to take this one up to the Slinky Dog roller coaster and get another disability access pass for that ride so that they can go on that as well. And then we'll have done all the rides in Toy Story Land. And I'm going to go on the Slinky Dog because I like that one. I've just been up to the Slinky Dog roller coaster to get a disability access pass to go back on the ride. The queue time is 50 minutes and the park shuts at 9 o'clock, which is in 20 minutes time. So the guy has just told me that if you don't need to get a disability access pass in that situation, you can literally just walk up to the fast pass entrance and they will let you on the fast pass, on the express queue, and just without getting the disability access pass you can just go straight on the ride if the queue time is longer than the park closing time. That's worth knowing. The Toy Story Mania ride, it's quite a loud ride. It is 3D, so you get 3D glasses as you go in, and then you get into the carriages. The carriages are back to back, so 2 people sit in the front and 2 people sit with their backs to them in the other side, and you can't see each other. And then they go around a track and in front of screens. So when you get to the screens in 3D, you use the ball blaster that you've got in front of you to shoot the targets with 3D discs and 3D balls and try and get as many points as you can. The ride does spin a bit and it is quite loud and it's quite intense. So also the queue can, like the express queue can be quite long. Even if you use the disability pass and you go down it, you might still be waiting a fair while because it's a very popular ride. A good time to ride it is in the evening. Today the standby queue was 10 minutes. I've never seen it that short in my life, that's really good. It might just be because it's raining as well, and it's also the end of August, right at the end of August, which is when the American schools have gone back, and so it's mostly tourists in the parks and it's a lot quieter at the minute, which is a really good time to come. We tend to come this time every year. It's about the middle of August that the schools go back.
Back to station 57, we're on our way. Watch that crossfire, boys.
There's the Hollywood Studios fireworks there. We've come out of the park because it was far too loud and far too crowded, and we found ourselves a quiet-ish place where the crowds are walking past us on the way to the car park so that we can meet everybody else here. And we've got the benefit of 2 parks fireworks now because we're watching the Hollywood Studios ones that come up high, and also we've just seen some fireworks over there which I believe might be Epcot. Although I've probably got my bearings completely wrong there.
Oh, Magic Kingdom or Animal Kingdom.
Yeah. Well, we had a bit of a disaster, and the disaster was we went over to the Rock and Roller Coaster, which the kids really wanted to go on. It's their favourite ride in Hollywood Studios, and we pretty much came tonight specifically to go on it. We booked a fast pass for it from 8:30 till 9. And then we headed over there at 10 to 9, sorry. And the problem was when we got there, we were told that the ride had technical difficulties and they weren't allowed to ride because it was shut for the night. I'm not sure if technical difficulties is code for the ride's full and we're shutting the park, but you know, even though I said they have fast passes, they weren't allowed to get on it. That made them quite cross. So then the fireworks were just a little bit too much, being so loud. We tried standing outside the shop and letting my son stand inside the shop to watch the fireworks, but the shop relayed the music from the fireworks, making the shop very loud as well. So me and my son have come out of the park and we're going to meet everybody here at the entrance to the car park. Still loud here by the look of it. but it is nowhere near as bad as in there because you can only hear the fireworks and not the music so bad. There are a lot of people leaving the park, and I think the Epcot one's finished, did they? Oh yeah, look, they've gone there. There's the boat. That boat goes from Hollywood Studios to Epcot, and we're going on it another day, so that'll be fun.
Epcot's open for another hour, isn't it?
I don't know when Epcot shuts, to be honest. I think it shuts at the same time today.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Then why is the boat stopped? There's people waiting for the boat.
I'm not sure.
Maybe they can't.
So, I think we made the right decision anyway, because there are lots and lots and lots of people leaving the park, obviously because it's closing time. So as soon as those fireworks finish, it would have been a massive crowd trying to get out, and it wasn't as bad when we left. So I think maybe watching the fireworks from here or not watching the fireworks would have been our better choice. We are in Disney Springs. We've come here from Hollywood Studios because it's not far. It's changed since last year, and my son's complaining, what's it got to do with Disney? Which, to be honest, it is less and less to do with Disney, I would say, with all the shops that are here and the random music. But it does still have the themed restaurants, some of the Disney restaurants, and the Disney shop will be here as well. The Lego shop in Disney Springs, it's actually pretty cool because there's like little Lego making stations where you can play with Lego, and there's a pick and build, a bit like a pick and mix, but all different coloured Lego bricks that you can buy just a little bit if you want to. And then there's lots and lots and lots of very expensive Lego that you can choose from. But if you're getting a bit stressed in Disney Springs and you need somewhere to go and your child is into Lego, which I know a lot of kids are, they've got the Duplo for the little kids to play with, and then they've got the Lego for the bigger kids to play with. There is more Lego outside. However, the outside ones, so like you can build cars and then race them on the track and stuff. The outside one's busy. It's pretty busy. But not many people come in to play, so the inside one's not busy. And then over there is a huge Lego Loch Ness monster, which is pretty cool. So for the pick-a-brick, your regular size pot is $8.99, large $15.99. And then you can fill it up with any colour brick that you like out of all of these. It's quite a nice little souvenir that's not too expensive compared to the price of the big Lego sets. So if you brought your kid in to play and you needed to buy something, then at least you have more Lego, I guess. Located between the Lego store and the Disney store, which is probably where you want to be going, is a Starbucks. Great, so you can get a brew. If you can hear the music, I'll show you it on the video in a second. There's like a stage opposite the Starbucks, opposite the Disney store, where they have live bands playing. There is also the Rainforest Cafe opposite that you'll see in the video, that erupts now and again with the fire coming out. That's a pretty cool cafe. I've done a blog post about it actually, about our last visit. If you go onto autismkidsontour.com, you'll be able to read about that if you search for Rainforest Cafe. Also at Disney Springs is T-Rex. Again, if you go onto autismkidsontour.com, there's a review of T-Rex with information about taking autistic kids. You just have to go to the search bar at the bottom and type in T-Rex and you'll find it.